is the biggest macro opportunity we've ever been given, right? This is a wealth generating machine, and people need that break. They need that opportunity to unfuck their future. And this is the big one. So, it matters to me. We've all seen it. We've all fucked up in various ways in the past. And yeah, as you know, and this time around, we've got to get it right. We've got to get it right. I think I will be very unhappy if we leave people behind. Now, I know it's going to be terrible at the top and people are going to be pointing fingers at each other. We've gone through that too. But generally, if we can get people up this curve safely in the best way they can, we're going to change people's lives. And I think that really matters.
Wait a minute, everyone. Welcome to Bitcoin Zella, your platform for daily cryptocurrency analysis and news. Our mission is to keep it simple. Bitcoin Zella offers engaging information that is easy to understand. Our analysts keep their eyes on the latest news to provide valuable insights via email. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Join our community of 10,000 subscribers and experience the new edge with Bitcoin Zella. Subscribe now. In today's video, Raoul Pal discusses Bitcoin and the future of the meme coins. Raoul shared his portfolio and gave us his strategy to invest in the next crypto bull run cycle. So without wasting any time, let's dive into the video.
If you want to rage against the system, buy Bitcoin. If you want to build a new system, buy Ethereum and Solana. If you want to poke your finger in the eye of of tradition, buy meme coins. It's kind of they're very different things. Yeah, a friend of mine who I won't name, who you know as well, has been a professional trader his whole life, had taken leverage out in Solana, had a wick down. He lost $2 million of his position. And it's like, come on, you know better. We don't need to do this. The problem is again, at this point in the cycle, we all lose our minds. It's really hard not to. So you start thinking, well, Sol's probably only got an 8x to go and I want to make more money, right? And then you start doing dumb shit. And we've just got to not do that. And I know it's really hard, as you rightly say, doing nothing is the superpower here. This is not the last cycle. This is not the end of the world. Just, this is a longer game to be played, but just do that. And then when you can, maybe at the end of the year, take a bit of money off the table, cash in a few lifestyle chips, you can then run the rest. And you can run it into a bear market. I ran the entire bear market on purpose because I wanted to add through it and just stay with it. Because you don't know how it's going to go. Is the next time around, is it going to go down 70% or is it going to go down 50%? You've no idea. So the best thing is set your time horizon, take some lifestyle chips off the table at some point, and then you can take all the risk you want. And that's the point. People forget this is not a cyclical market. This is a market in a log uptrend. It's an exponential trend over time. So it covers most sins, which is what's so magical about it. You can buy the high. I mean, I launched a fund of hedge funds in crypto at the absolute peak of the market. And before you know it, every single investor was underwater because the market went down. But, with a long enough time horizon, everybody's back in profit again now. And, it works. You just have to trust the process. I cannot believe that we've been given this opportunity. I mean, basically all you have to do is buy Bitcoin down 80%, hold it, and it goes up 10x. I mean, it's like every 4 years like clockwork. I mean, it's bananas that we've been given this. It's like the morons trade. It's the easiest thing in the world.
A mysterious Bitcoin whale, nicknamed Mr. 100, has sparked curiosity in the cryptocurrency space after amassing over 52,996 Bitcoin, worth over $3.5 billion on-chain data shows. Who is Bitcoin's Mr. 100? The Mr. 100 whale wallet bought at least 1,000 Bitcoin on March 15, which is 52% of the total 1,907 BTC bought by the 10-spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds, ETF, according to an ex-post by HODL15 Capital. This address has been continually receiving BTC since November 2022, when the FTX exchange collapsed. The wallet has been adding at least 100 BTC nearly every day since February 14. The wallet received some larger Bitcoin transfers from a secondary wallet address, which has also been adding tranches of 100 BTC since 2019. This suggests that the mysterious whale has been stacking sats since at least 2019, according to AHODL15 Capital, who also noted in a March 15X post. What I do know is that this is not one of the US ETF. I have all those mapped. Based on the size of the acquisitions, there's speculation that the whale could be either a Hong Kong financial institution preceding for ETF, the Qatar Investment Authority, other Middle Eastern sovereign wealth funds, a cold wallet associated with South Korean Upbit Exchange, or an unidentified address of a tech billionaire. Mr. 100 continues accumulating regardless of Bitcoin price at near all-time highs, adding 400 BTC on March 12, when Bitcoin traded above the $72,000 mark. Following the accumulation spree, the Mr. 100 wallet is currently the 14th largest BTC holder, according to BitInfoChart's data. The Mr. 100 wallet has been tagged as a cold wallet, belonging to the Upbit cryptocurrency exchange by blockchain intelligence firm Arkham Intelligence. Based on blockchain data analyzed by Crystal Intelligence, the mysterious wallet belongs to Upbit, the firm told Cointelegraph. We have found that the number and value of transactions associated with this wallet are indicative of a VASP-type service. Additionally, we can confirm with high accuracy that the incoming transactions originate from Upbit, and these have maintained a consistent value since the collapse of FTX.
Yeah, I've been thinking through this a lot and seeing this. It's a left-translated cycle, which is a fancy term for saying it's going to be short and sweet. I don't see any reason why that should be the case, why this whole liquidity cycle has changed. I mean, the governments aren't changing the debt maturity. Nothing seems to be changing. Therefore, I think the shifting probability is this ends up being a full bubble. Something like 2013, you even get that double pump, which is the hardest thing in the world to trade, right? You think it's over because it's done a massive move. It corrects 50% and then rockets up. I don't know what it did, another 10x or something stupid in 2017. These markets are tricky. They're very tricky to deal with looking for tops. One thing I do know is people talk about, Coinbase being number one in the App Store. That doesn't make sense because they've already got 110 million accounts set up. It's the number of active accounts. I think you have to go to the Coinbase kind of quarterly statement and just see how many active accounts, because at the low, I think they got down to about 9 million out of 110. Let's talk again when we're at 50 million active accounts, and then we can say, it's probably pretty frothy. The meme coin thing is not surprising, and it follows a narrative arc. I did a film, it's on Netflix if anybody wants to look at it, called The New Americans Gaming a Revolution. And basically, it's about this whole thing. It started kind of with Occupy Wall Street and everybody thinking, well, what now? It morphs itself into GameStop, then the crypto craze, and now it's just gone straight into meme coins, which is like, nobody's even my Twitter pinned tweet is about this. It's like they don't want to play your game anymore. People are playing their own game, and they know it's stupid. They know that these things have no intrinsic value apart from culture, and culture is fleeting, yet they're going to do it. I think the everything everywhere all at once is going to be the feature of this cycle, and that will probably be the 2025 narrative. We've got the early narratives, went to DeFi, into memes, blah, blah, blah. But I think we will see that, where a lot of the investment that went in VC will come out into a whole bunch of projects. So I think that's interesting, and people are staking out different corners. Some people like Deepin because it's a real world application. Other people like gaming because gaming's huge. And I think all of these things come together. One of the ones for me that's interesting still to follow the next big tech breakthrough is this Fire Dancer on Solana. Because if it is as meaningfully fast as it is, that changes the game for a whole bunch of things as well. Can you build exchanges on top of Solana? What could you do with that? If it really is 1 million TPS or 600,000 TPS or whatever the crazy number is, okay, that's a whole different order of magnitude. And so I think this is all to come, because that's really not coming out until the summer. I mean, it's in testnet right now. Haven't heard anything about it. So super quiet.
Bitcoin can dip much lower and still preserve its bull market and historical track record. Bitcoin is still following the classic road to new macro highs. Longtime market participants agree. Despite increased BTC price volatility around the side of its 2021 all-time highs at $69,000, the current Bitcoin bull run remains wholly intact. This would remain the case even if a much deeper correction were to occur from current levels near $68,000. In comments on X on March 15, the pseudonymous trader known as Bags focused on the upcoming block subsidy halving. He drew comparisons to previous halving cycles, all of which saw major price pullbacks of nearly 40% before the event, flipping into price discovery later on. Currently 38% off of $73.5 thousand equals $45.5 thousand, he wrote, calculating the potential scope of downside from Bitcoin's latest all-time highs. Also eyeing price performance in relation to the halving is popular trader and analyst Rect Capital. Despite Bitcoin hitting a new all-time high before its 2024 halving, a unique event, he suggests that the timing remains a case of classic bull market posturing. In a chart uploaded to X, he compared this year with behavior during the last halving year in 2020. Technically, Bitcoin is still in its pre-halving rally phase, light blue, he explained. However, Bitcoin is on the cusp of transitioning from its pre-halving rally phase into the pre-halving retrace phase, orange and dark blue circle. A further post warned that Bitcoin was about to enter the riskiest part of the pre-halving phase, which he termed the danger zone. Historically, Bitcoin has performed pre-halving retraces 14 to 28 days before the halving, he noted. And do not forget to subscribe to Bitcoin Zella. The most important news will reach your inbox on a daily basis and for free. I do not know why you have not subscribed yet. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more daily updates. Remember, knowledge is power, and we're here to empower you on your financial journey. Until next time, happy investing.